Hey everybody, how's it going? Sirvenomik here, the Dean of Averageness, for another how-to video here in World of Warships for beginners. Today what we have for you is how to make money! So tens and tens of people have come into the channel here, boom, up there, twitch.tv/sirvenomik, and have asked me, it's like, hey Venom man, how do you make so much money? How do you make so many credits in this game? And I tell them this, I tell it, experience equals credits. Now, nobody knows the exact calculation. Well, at least they do. I couldn't find it during this. If y'all have any ideas on how the calculation is worked out between experience to credits, go ahead and post it in the comment section below, because I'm at a loss here. All I know is the better you do, the better, the more credits you're going to have and the better payouts. All right, so here's just a few little tips. There's just a few little tips on, and I'm going to show you a few things here in this video that it's gonna help you out making some hard-earned cash. Not only are you going to make some hard-earned cash, but there may be some things that you might already have some cash saved up that you don't know about. All right, so let's get into it. All right, here we are, World of Warships. This is the tray. This is the tray, boys. All right, so the first thing I'm going to tell you guys right now is that premium boats are going to make you the most amount of money that you're going to get. Also, you can go with higher tiers, 9, 10, and get the premium camos, but those cost 5,000 doubloons, and 5,000 doubloons is quite a bit of money. That much. All right. So, premium boats are going to cost you either time in game to earn free XP, or you're gonna have to break down and buy them. Every once in a while, they'll give free stuff away, but it's very rare, and it's wargaming. So there you go. You're gonna make cash relatively quickly in your premium boats. We're talking Missouri is going to be your #1 boat for making money. Now, as of right now, the Missouri is still available, but I know tomorrow is the patch day, and it's going to be going away. So, if you don't have enough to get the Missouri, I highly recommend spending that money and getting the Missouri, and then all of your credit needs are gone out the window. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to look down at the higher the premium boat, the better the credit is, right? So you're going to go Missouri and Musashi. Those are going to be your the 1 and number 2 best chances for making money, making credits, all those beautiful silvers. Now, when you go down from there, you're going to break down into tier 8s. There's a lot of really good ones. Kudasov, Alabama, Tirpitz, Otago. There's 8 of them at tier 8. And then, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And in that order, those are where you're going to make your more credits. It is to be noted here that all of the credits here are performance based. So if you don't perform very well in a Tirpitz and you perform in an Alabama, then that's going to be better for you. If you perform better than in a Kudasov over an Otago, then that one's going to be better for you. But the number 2, so those are my top 5, I guess, if you were. You have the Missouri, Musashi, anything at tier 8, anything at tier 7. So the next thing we want to look at is premium time. Now, you can get a day of premium for about 250 doubloons, whatever that equates to, right there, in US dollars. So here we go. We're going to switch over to a premium account versus a non-premium account, and you can see how beneficial actual premium time is. Let's go to the ending screen here. Boom, there you go. As you can see, my man has received 342,000 credits. And if he wasn't on premium time, he would have only had 228. You can definitely see you're getting about half as much more having premium time than you would have had non-premium time. Then you can go through and you can see some of the modifiers that he's got. Minus 10%, that's from a camo. He's got and then experience, Frosty Fir Tree camo is what he's using, so he's getting bonus experience. He's got Hydra flags, Red Dragon flags on for bonus experience, and you can see the big difference, 9,000 versus 14,000 in experience as well. So you can see premium time is another key factor in making money. 128,000 versus 242. That's quite a chunk of change difference. All right, now for some simpler things here. As we move on into the next little task, what you're going to do is you're going to want to go into exterior. You're going to go into the exterior, and that tab is right here. Boom, right there. That exterior tab right there. Ooh, got some snow going on over here. That's your exterior tab, and it's going to bring up this right here. You're going to have camo, signals, and flags. Now, my friends, y'all already know my opinion on putting camo on your boats, and here's another reason why. Now, if you sit here, and a lot of people are out there, they're telling me, they're like, hey, Venom, how do I make more money? Well, here's just another reason why to make more money. You see all these camos? Boom. Every one of these camos that are special camos do different things. One of them does 333 bonus of a commander experience, or it gives you a bonus 100% experience. But the ones we want to talk about, are the ones that give us bonus credits. And let's look at these right now. I only have a few of these. There's some out there that are not available to me because I don't have any. But here's just a few that I have. Gamescom camo being the number one at 50% bonus credits. And it looks pretty nice. 50% credits earned in battle. Blue Lagoon gives you another 10% credits earned in battle, plus a minus 10 cost of the ship's post-battle repair services. So you save a little bit of cash there. Also, Ocean Souls gives you a 20% bonus in credits. And the new French Revolutionary camo gives you a 30% bonus in credits. And there's others out there that give random smattering of different credits. So use these camos on your premium boats with your premium time, and you're going to compound it. Now, if you use camo and what we're going to get into next, it's an additive thing, so it's 30% plus whatever the flags are going to give you, or the signals. Boom, there's the signal on this tab. There's two flags that I currently have that's going to give me bonus credits, and that's the Zulu flag at 20% and the Raven flag, or Wyvern, or however. This is going to give you a bonus 50% credits here, and so that's pretty hefty. You put 50%, and then the Gamescom camo with another 50%. Hey, guess what, guys? 50 plus 50 is 100% bonus credits, and then you play something like the Missouri, talking 1.5 to 2 million credits a game. That's a game, my friends. So there's one more thing out there that was available for a short amount of time that they won't be selling it anymore, and it was a little pennant. It was a red, white, and blue pennant for the, I believe it was Military Appreciation Day, that gave you 5% everything, credits, experience, so on and so on. And that is no longer available to anybody, and it was gone before I started playing the game. So that was also out there, and if you do happen to have that, throw that on there, and you're going to make more money in credits that way as well. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at your inventory and see how much stuff you have saved, almost like a savings account, because putting a penny away makes a day sometime later, there's no saying. I'm sorry. Click on your name, and you're going to go right here where it says inventory. You're going to bring up this screen here. Now let me get out of the way here so we can actually see what's going on. All right, so this screen inventory is, as you can see, it has several different tabs. You have all modules, upgrades, consumables, signals, flags, and camouflages, correct? Yeah. Here in the modules tab, you can sort through, okay, I want to look at my destroyers. All right, so there's a Shimakaze mod type 3. We can sell that for 1.25 million, right? You can go through and sell all of the stock modules where you see stock modules. You can get that money now and not have to sell the boat later. Then you can sort it through battleships, however you want to sort it. There's the whole tabs right there. The next thing you want to look at is the upgrade tab. Now, upgrade tab, these are a little bit more expensive. AA gun mod 3, 1.5 million. Damage control party mod. Is anybody really using this? I don't know. I'm not using it, so let's get rid of it. Let's sell one of them just to show you. Boom. There you go. It's gone right down here. 625,000. We just made 625,000 credits. You can go into consumables. If you have an abundance of consumables, maybe you think about selling those. If not, you're going to use them later, right? You can look at signal flags. Now, I have 1,288 November Foxtrot, which are minus 5% reload time of consumables. Am I ever going to use all those? Probably not. Should we sell some of them? Probably, but let's go ahead and sell. Let's sell 100 of these, because why not? There's another 600,000 credits. Easy enough. The next thing is flags. All of these flags cannot be sold. So I don't know why it has a tab for them to be sold, but they cannot be sold. The next thing is camouflages. Now there's some camouflages in here that now if you're like me, I want to collect as many of them as I can, right? Some of them are more expensive based on what they give, and some of them are pretty cheap because, well, they're pretty cheap camo. So if you look in here, a lot of the times when you're coming up, you end up with a lot of type 1s and type 2 camos. You can sell these, or if you're really trying to save money, you can use these camos. My recommendation for these camos is to get rid of them and use the type 5 camo, because you get the best of both worlds for 22,500 credits, right? If you're that cheap and that hard up for cash, take one of these out. The type 1 camo for cruisers and destroyers to get the detectability, and then the type 2 camo for the battleships, so they can maybe you can protect yourself and a little bit of what the dispersion factor has on these things. If not, then get rid of them. They're cheap and they're really not that great, and you get the best of both worlds by spending just a little bit more on the type 5 camo. Now we go into some of these other permanent camos. Look, you see the Arctic camo that we just did, the congratulatory camos. All of these are permanent camos and cannot be sold. You guys get the picture. There you go. You can sell all that stuff. So with all that inventory out of the way, maybe you made a couple of million credits on things that you didn't know that you had. So there's some more. The next thing you can do is go in and you can sell your actual boat. All right, so let's just say you're done with the Charles Martel and you want to move up and be just a little bit short, right? There you go, Charles Martel, really, really good cruiser at Tier 8. Let's just say that you're ready to be done. You've made it through Tier 8 and you're into the Tier 9, you've unlocked it, but oh wait, you don't have enough credits. Well, here's another thing that you can do to get the credits. All right, so if you go down here to the Charles Martel and you're moving into the St. Louis. You're moving into the St. Louis. You can right click here, and it'll say set as primary ship, meaning every time that you come in, it'll be locked onto that. You can look at your modules from there. And if you don't want to look at your modules, then you can go to this other tab here that says sell. Boom, selling. Now you can sell this with all of the modules, which means the upgrades, all of the stock modules, as you can see right there, right up there, and it's a little darker right now, but there's modules here. You have an A hull, you have a B hull, you have an A set of gun, a B set of gun, and you have an A firing range module and a B firing range module. Now there's two options here. You can sell them with just the stock, and you're going to keep the B hulls and all the B modules. When you decide that you want to come back and play this boat again, you can buy this back, and then all you have to do is reattach those B modules. If you don't care and you just want to get rid of it all, and you hated the Charles Martel and you don't ever want to play it again, get it out of my port, then click sell with all modules. There you go. And you have options to either dismiss your commander or send him to reserve. I highly recommend not dismissing your commander because you've already put so much time in there. You can move him up to the next guy. And then demounting. Here's something else. You can demount each one of these upgrades. As you can see, the main armament mod 1, the engine boost mod, the AA mod, and then the rudder shift mods for 25 apiece. So that's 125 doubloons, and it'll tell you right there. Or you can just sell them all for 2.4 million, and there you go. So we're gonna go ahead and bring back 8.867500 million credits. All right, boys, we're up here in the top right corner now. All right, so you see this stuff up here, right there, right next to me. All right, boys. So here you go, doubloons. This is the hard hitting action currency. This is doubloons. All right, so the doubloons, it's about 2,000 doubloons US will get you it's something like $10, a little bit over $10 plus taxes or whatever. And these you're going to use these to convert into the next two things. Number one, you can convert into credits. It's 1,500 credits per one doubloon. I don't recommend this, and sometimes they run a sale on it to where it's a little bit more, but it's really not worth your time, and it's kind of a waste of money. The next thing is converting free XP. You can go in there and you can convert 25 per one doubloon, and you can use it for whatever you want to. Missouri, I recommend the Missouri Musashi combo. If you don't have the Missouri, you better get it soon. The next thing is you can also convert your commander experience. You can convert your commander experience as well into free XP. All right, boys. So there you have it. Please remember that, like always, this is subject to your personal opinion. If you don't have the money and you don't want to spend it on premium boats, then don't do it. That's your choice. You are going to hurt yourself in credit production, but there is some options for you. If you have a boat at tier 6, tier 7, or tier 8 that you play very well, like the North Carolina or like the Cleveland or anything else that are Lion ships, you can continue to spam these games over and over and over. And if you're doing well in those boats, you're going to make quite a bit of credits that way as well. So find boats that you really enjoy, hold on to them, and learn how to play them the best that you possibly can. This will go a long way to making more credits and making you richer in the game. I love you, boys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. I am a sirvenomik, and we'll catch you next time. Salutes, my friends.
Hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Daddy needs that YouTube money.